Very good morning. So this is Dinakaran J, Assistant Professor working in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the home technology subject. This subject comes under the Regulation 2021. Also, this subject comes for the Department of Mechanical, Physics and Mechatronics. Today I am going to discuss about the drone management tools and the sensors. So how the tools and sensors are used here. So tools such as the accelerometer, gyroscopic sensor are used to realize the combination of essential sensor for navigation and advanced payloads for data collection. Also managed by the software by tracking and optimization. Here the technique involves the how the management tools are introduced in the drone and followed by the tools and sensor tracking how the element will be tracked and optimized. So the key sensor includes the global position system as well as the inertial measurement units. Inertial measurement units used for the positioning the sensors in the lidar and the thermal cameras. Also, the management involves the tools for flight planning and airspace monitoring and data analytics purposes. So, this is the accelerometer to how to travel and how much speed the drones travel from one place to another, and there is a sensor which involves the roll pitch and yaw as the level of autonomy is controlled through the gyroscopic sensors. And coming to the drone sensor here, how the drones utilize mix the navigation and payload sensor for varied applications. First and foremost, we have navigation and safety purpose. So, inertial measuring unit combines accelerometers as well as gyroscope to monitor the movement. So, how the drones tilt and balance in such a way that the initial movement unit works for the navigation purpose, and GPS enables precise positioning. So, how the positioning and then how the drones travel in a certain path tracking method. So these are all comes under the GPS positioning navigations also, and magnetometer and compass is maintain orientation the relative to the Earth's magnetic field. So magnetic compass which maintains the orientations, and barometer measure is the air pressure. So barometer is used to maintain or measure the air pressure to stabilize the height and or altitude and enabling the hovering. So this leads the key drone sensor to navigate from one place to another. And finally coming to lidar and ultrasonic sensor which detects the obstacles. So when the drones travels from one place to another, where if any obstacles come, there the measure distance automatically it is controlled using the lidar sensor for distance for safe navigation and mapping. And payload and data acquisition which have the imaging cameras and environmental sensors and specialized sensor and side scan sonar. So uses the RGB thermal infrared and multispectral cameras for mapping and surveillance. And environmental sensors have to detect gas radiation and dust, humidity, and temperature. Sensor which is have a thermal sensor also we have to uh, control the how much temperature, and through that the environmental sensor to detect these temperatures. And specialized sensor have chemical sensor as well as acoustic sensor and vibration sensor for specialized inspection. So so this data acquisition system is followed for drone to drone concept. In side scan sonar, also one of the data acquisition method uses to acoustic pulses and for underwater seabed mapping. So in underwater condition also we can use the drone as a sonar technology as a seabed mapping, etc. Next, coming to the drone management tools and software. So what are all the tools for the drone? Focus on operational efficiency and data processing, flight control and mission planning. So here the software that manage the flight paths. So waypoint navigation, telemetry data for automated missions. So data analytics processing, which has cloud-based tools for processing imagery and sensor data for generate insights such as in the oil and gas sector plant. You can data analyst processing. You can use the tools as well as the software to control to counter the drone systems. Software that detects and stops the unauthorized drones, which may use the Robin radar system. Command and control C2 software is used for managing the software tools. So integration platforms also the tool management here. System like mm, Airmetrica 3D that integrate a sensor and control for real-time data analysis on the ground. So uh, continue with the controllers and management tools for the drone. So flight planning and control is one of the tool like drone deploy and DJI flight hub, which to allows operators to create automated flight paths and also to manage the waypoints and implement geofencing. And fleet and compliance management platforms such as safety culture and skydeck help large scale operations track pilot logs, battery cycles, and maintain the schedules. So what are the schedules and regulatory compliance? So this comes under the compliance management tools. So security and detection based on the specialized artificial intelligence tools like the drone tracker, that is AI, are used for airspace security. So detecting unauthorized drones and locating their pilots using multi-sensor fusions such as RF radar, so radio frequency radar and acoustics. So finally, the data analysis also one of the tool in the management system under the drones. Cloud native platforms process which has raw aerial data into 3D maps. So ortho mosaics or the thermal heat maps for industries like agriculture, mining, and constructions. So These are all the flight planning and fleet compliance and management and security detections are the management tools for drones management and softwares. On the softwares we have can use. Finally, we have data analytics, which have cloud native platforms. They are based on the 3D maps. Uh, Also, like agriculture purpose and the mining and construction, also we need a two acoustic acquisition for these management tools are used in the drone technology. Thank you for watching this video.